All right, welcome back. If you are a home buyer, you're going to want to listen to the next couple of reports. Let's bring in Mike Eppel, who's going to break down some of these numbers for us. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. But you know what? I've talked to so many of my friends who've been shopping right now, and man, what a stressful time right now.
Shopping retail or shopping for homes?
For homes. I apologize, for homes. And it's just,
I think
it feels impossible.
Lining up at retail right now with the limited capacity is pretty stressful too.
Yeah.
Not as bad as buying a home, certainly, Melanie. No. Listen, the price for properties continues to climb. We know that, and the latest forecast from the Canadian Real Estate Association is that prices this year, nationwide, this is a national average, expected to climb another 19%, and that's even as a lot of buyers out there who've been trying to buy into the market are fed up, have given up, they're fatigued, they're frustrated, and yet in all, the prices keep going up because there's still limited supply. Although home sales numbers have slowed a little bit for the past couple of months, so I wonder if that is the trend. Maybe in the near term. Things will cool off a little bit over the summer for the real estate market, but prices not expected to slow down. It's just not enough supply. And this study by Bloomberg calling Canada the second frothiest real estate market in the world behind. Frothiest.
Okay.
Yes. Overheated, I think is a better way of putting it. They're kind of comparing it to the metrics they saw just before the 2008 bubble collapse for the housing market, but they're saying, look, it's different this time, so to speak. A lot of buying in 08 or 07 was about a speculation. This time it's been about record low mortgage rates, pent-up demand, limited supply, the vagaries of the COVID-19 outbreak, how that's affected the market. So things will likely cool off rather than collapse or anything of that nature.
You're following a survey that shows, it's not a surprise, a lot of people just don't have the money right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
it's not available.
If you're not in the market, it's pretty tough to get in the market because your starting point is elevated. For a starter home, what, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 for a townhouse, and if you're a first-time home buyer, this Manulife bank survey indicates that 7 out of 10 Canadian first-time home buyers would like to get into the market but can't afford to do so. And many of them that are able to get in are going to the bank of mom and dad or family members, having to borrow money or being given money by siblings or what have you. 50% of millennials say they have to borrow money from previous generations. So it's a scenario where it's tough to get in and might need some help doing so.
We've been talking about for some time the refunds for Air Canada issued to customers who've had canceled flights due to the pandemic. Where do we stand now? And Air Canada in a bit of hot water.
Yeah, it's the U.S. that's actually taking the lead in this, fining Air Canada over $25 million for not giving customers refunds in a timely basis after flights were canceled. Air Canada is saying that the U.S. Department of Transportation really kind of doesn't have the jurisdictional power to do so, or maybe they do, who knows, but it's kind of interesting that the fines are coming from the U.S. and not necessarily the Canadian government, which of course has bailed Air Canada out to the tune of more than $5 billion.
I think we have time for one quick one, so let's just finish the story with Crocs, our favorite.
Yes, the comfortable shoe company hit an all-time record high for its share price at $115 per share as of yesterday. This has been one of the top performing stocks on Wall Street, Melanie. Who would have thunk it? Crocs.
A lot of people, they're
200.
comfy.
And I guess, yeah, right. It's been all about comfort.
Yeah, jogging pants and Crocs.
Yeah, and now they're getting into fashion wear.
Oh yeah.
They got high heels in some cases. This kind of thing.
Too much. Too much. Go with the basics.
They got some promotion by Bieber and all.
Oh boy, I can see Mike in Crocs. That's for sure. He's going to say no. No. As always, a pleasure, Mike. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
6:19 is your time right now. I'm going to bring you some more good news. Coming up here, as we always do, COVID by the numbers. We are looking at Ontario's COVID case count, dropping to levels we have not seen since last fall. Those numbers straight ahead.